Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. Let's go talk to Crystalinda, see what she knows about this magical disease. This is a really big elevator. Oh yeah, there's still a locked door down there that we can't open. Thankfully for me, gold fever has not yet spread to these dungeons. If you wish to learn more about the disease, you would be better off asking upstairs or in the city. I'm not going to ask you, I'm asking Crystalinda. Crystalinda is currently imprisoned in the cell beyond these doors. The cage itself is a relic from the Age of Heroes. Its bars are completely resistant to magic, so even one as powerful as the Wicked Witch herself cannot break free. The question is whether she resents this or not. Hello.
Ah, Auld, how nice of you to visit. Don't worry, you won't catch anything from me. I have nothing to do with that ridiculous gold fever. But when you are a witch, people will insist on blaming you for everything. With good reason, I suppose. If it makes them feel better, I'll play along. Anyway, enough about me. There is something you must know. Gold fever is no ordinary illness.
No! Oh, I thought it was just as average as the cold or the flu.
I have used enough black magic in my time to recognize its hallmarks. It is not a plague. It is more akin to a curse.
Well, Rab can remove curses.
Whoever crafted this magic...
Sorry, little something in my teeth.
...is more powerful than I ever was. Only you, Luminary, have the strength to stop them. I'm probably the last person you would want to do a favor for, but please, for Frissy's sake.
Frissy?
Find this person and break this curse. We are all counting on you.
Well, I mean, it's not just a favor for you, it's also a favor for Frissabelle and, you know, everyone else in the kingdom. And me, since I imagine that I'll get one of the orbs. What orbs do I have right now? Purple, green, and red. I'm guessing we'll get the golden orb, or the yellow orb, whichever they call it. That's my guess. Alright, back out into the city we go.
Ah, there you are. Is everything all right?
Sort of.
Not exactly. You see, the Queen seemed awful sad, and she told us about this.
Guys?
Ah. Hello there, madam. Do you have a minute to talk to us? We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Do I have a minute, he asks. How can I know when every second might be my last? You do well to leave this place before you turn to gold too.
Yeah, but I mean, if Sylvando turns into gold, then we'd have an awesome gold statue of Sylvando to sell.
Wait, I know you. You're that boy, Eric.
How do you... Why did I not put that together before? Of course he's named Eric. Of course he's from here. Because Eric is Eric the Red. Or in his case, Eric the Blue.
You know me?
How do you recognize him in that outfit?
Oh, don't be silly. Everyone in Sniffelheim knows you. You're the...
The what? Of course she's turning to gold.
No! This can't be happening!
No, it can.
What's the matter, dear? Are you okay?
We literally just told you about the magical disease curse thingy.
It's got me.
There's a lot of circles over A's. Well, on the
I
upside,
take it this is a case of gold fever. It's horrible.
we'll have lots of money now. He'll be okay. Just take some Advil.
Eric, honey, are you okay? Tell me where it hurts.
Isn't that obvious?
Eric? Huh? I heard a commotion and came running. I never thought that I would find you here.
Do you know our friend, Father? He's an old pal of ours, but we lost him after the fall. I fear he's taken a blow to the head somewhere along the way. He doesn't remember a thing about his life before then.
Oh, my poor child. Perhaps I can help to jog your friend's memory. Come to the church by the city gates, and I will tell you what I know of his past.
Oh, sweet. I like how now that, you know, the Queen has said something to people, they're just out wandering about, even though, you know, this terrible disease is about. And of course these guards were not here. There's no response. She's just a golden statue. Yeah, but we could melt her down now. She's just an old woman, it doesn't matter, right? You see, look, now people are just out. The snow won't stop piling up while we wait for the fever to go away. If I didn't keep clearing it away, we'd be blocked in completely. Right, enough talking. I need to shift this stuff quickly before I turn to gold. Heave-ho! 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 I raised these horses from foals. They are like children to me. Soon it will be time to send them away to Gallipolis to race in the Sand National. Until then, that rotten gold fever can keep its hands off. So we could get out through there, if we wanted. Let's pop in here first. Oh. I was actually kind of expecting there to be a counter back there, or whatever. The fever forced me to close my stall, but this kind lady has allowed me to set up shop here. Stiffelheim might be cold and frosty, but its people are the exact opposite. I like that. I want one of those coats for the ladies. Yeah, let's see what you have. Choker of Riddance, which I do not have one of. And that's it. I can stop curses from taking hold. Yeah, it's only 2,000. I'll buy it. Oops.
I used to run a stall out in the street selling the finest herbs and spices from all over Erdrea. But then these golden glaciers suddenly appeared. Then those golden glaciers suddenly appeared and cut the kingdom off from the outside world. Business is completely dried up.
Well, I mean, at least it keeps your product dry, right? Dang it. I just want to jump down the stairs. That's so wrong. You see anything different if I come in back here?
It was always my dream to build up my business and amass a great fortune, but now, whenever I see a gold coin, it reminds me of the fever and I start to quiver with fear. But so long as I still have customers who want to buy my wares, I will persevere. Perhaps I have something in stock that might interest you.
Well, you should petition that the kingdom switch over to the silver standard. Yeah, it'll help if you ever get into a Great Depression. Of course, it'll only help as opposed to, you know, prevent it from happening or anything like that. Yggdrasil has fallen and gold fever has ravaged our kingdom, but no matter what happens, we must keep trading. If you wish to buy any of my weapons, come around to the front. I'm sure I will have something that will help you fight your way through this perilous world. Okay. I can't jump over the counter, can I? No. No, that would be... That would be helpful. I still want to know where these two things lead. What is there?
The scholars of Sniffelheim have long been regarded as the most advanced students of the arcane arts in all Ardria, and yet the cure for gold fever escapes them. It seems they were not quite so clever as we thought. This is a sad discovery, and a frightening one.
Well, I mean, just because they're the best doesn't mean that they're going to solve everything. Let's see. Zombie's Bane, Dragon's Bane, Razorwing, Wormfang, Icicle Dirk, Winter's Wing, Starcross, Sprigdrassel, Shiverstick, Sage's Staff, Paladin's Lance, Dragontail Whip, Malevolash, and Steel Claws.
Welcome to the armor shop. How can I serve you? What would you like to buy?
White Shield, Ice Shield, Warrior's Shield. Elemental damage taken reduced by 5%. Disturbin' Turban. Hairy Vest. Strong Sam. Macabre Mantle. Yep. Alright. Nothing really stand outish. I mean, honestly, at this point, I just want things that change appearances.
What's that, mister? You're looking for a lady called Lillian? Well, my name is Lily. Is that close enough? Teehee, I'm only joking. I know exactly who it is that you're looking for. Lillian was the name of my mama's mama. Are you a friend of hers?
Give Lillian's diploma to Lily? Sure. I'll hands over the Diplome de l'Académie.
Is it a letter from my grandmama? I'm sorry, mister, but she will not be able to read it. She isn't here anymore, you see. She went to the World Tree. I mean, she passed away. Her story was a very sad one. She came from Svardsrust, you see. One day, not long before she would have graduated, it was destroyed by the monsters. They hurt her mommy and daddy and they stole all their money. She had to leave the school she loved and start working so that she could pay the doctors who were trying to make her mommy and daddy better. Because of what she went through, she always wanted to study very hard so that she always wanted me to study very hard so that one day I could go to the school she loved so much and learn to be a lady. So that's what I'm going to do. When I'm older, I'm going to go to the Academy etc. I will finish the studies that my grandmama never managed to and make her happy up in heaven. But just listen to me going on and on. You don't want to hear my troubles. You just want to deliver your letter, I'm sure. Well, I cannot give it to her exactly, but I can put it on her grave and next time I can put it on her grave the next time I go see her. I'm sure she'd like that.
You gave Lillian's diploma to her granddaughter Lily. You should head back to the Academy and tell Madame Augustine what you found out, and we will. The kids in this game are just too cute. Cuter than real-life kids, too. I mean... Alright, let's head in here. Let's see what the lady has to say here.
Ever since people started to come down with gold fever, our suppliers' boats have been staying away and business has dried up almost entirely. But I still have plenty of good pieces in stock. On my pride as an armorer, I always make sure my customers go home happy. And if I can help keep them safe, I will be happy too. The Reverend Father told me that he wished to speak with you. You will find him in the vestry, the room at the back of the church. Please, let yourselves in.
I will in a moment. My daughter and I love music more than anything. I had hoped that listening to the Scald sing would ease her troubled minds, but it does not seem to be working. What do I know about gold fever? Nothing that would help, I fear. I only pray that you could save my girl from its clutches. She has many more songs to hear.
Mr. Minstrel has been singing a lot of scary songs lately. I'm sure he'll sing something nice again eventually. I just have to keep listening.
Gold fever, la la la. Fear of gold descends on the silver town and drags it down. Doo 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 doo. Such a cold fever, la la la. Pretty girl, beware of that golden hex. You might be next. Yeah, dude. Play something like happy and fun and stuff.
I have lived in Stiflheim my entire life, and I have never known such dark days as these. Is this all the result of Yggdrasil falling from the sky?
Well, kinda. I mean, it's almost certainly related to a follower of Mordegon.
I wish I could make the children a nice steaming pot of fisk soup, but ever since Gold Fever struck, we haven't been able to get the ingredients. We are all doing our very best to keep their little bellies full, but unless somebody finds a cure, they will start to go hungry soon enough.
Master Snorri and I have scoured the ancient tomes for any mention of gold fever, but alas, we have come up empty-handed. There is no reference to anything like that in the entire written record. It must be a completely novel illness, or perhaps it is not an illness at all. You think? I could have told you it was magical.
Mama says I'm not allowed to play outside until the fever goes away, but I'm so bored. I want to have a snowball fight. I'm really good at throwing snowballs. All the boys wish they could throw like me.
This kid is amazing. And the snowball fight that they were having was fantastic. Oops. There's like... There's so many little fun animations in this game. Nothing there. Wasn't there a Puff Puff lady in there? Maybe the Puff Puff lady's up here. Many Sniffelheimers believe that gold fever is the work of the Wicked Witch, but those people are gravely mistaken. I have followed Crystalinda's career more closely than any other. Even if she wanted to turn people to gold, it is not within her power. This is someone else's doing. Have I read this? Probably. Platinum power. Yep. I didn't think so. Alright. Nothing up there. I doubt there's been any new treasure chests put back there or anything. A giant golden boulder suddenly appeared in the entrance to Sniffelheim Bay, and another in the Snarefell, too. I don't know if they have anything to do with the fever, but they're blocking all traffic in and out of the kingdom by land or sea. We're completely cut off, so I need to take care of this before I can get to Arborea. There's nothing for us to do down at the docks, so now we spend our days in the mead hall instead, drowning our sorrows. This doesn't look much like a mead hall. The Vikings who rove the northern seas have a hideout nearby. It is in a cave just around the coast from the harbor. They used to come here all the time, some to trade, others to drink the mead hall dry, but it has been some time since last they showed their faces. I hope they are okay. Maybe that's where the gold fever started. Since the golden plague appeared, I have hardly sold a drop of mead. Wait, really? Even the Vikings, my very best customers, are nowhere to be seen. Have they been struck down by gold fever too? I have thought about sailing around the cape and delivering a few barrels directly to their hideout, but I fear the danger is too great. Wait, what are you guys drinking if not mead in here? No, we're just drinking water. Oh. Well, you know the water might be poisoned. Oh, God!
He was my one and only admirer. Every day I would catch his eye, and he would come and drink at the mead hall, and now he is gone. Nobody so much as looks my way anymore. I have lost the will to flirt. I might as well just turn to gold and be done with it.
Lost the will to flirt? My God, we do have to solve this problem. Think of the bunny girls, everyone!
I'm so bored. I don't understand what that stupid fever thinks is so fun about turning everyone to gold. Sure, gold is nice and shiny, but you can't do anything exciting with it. With a pile of shiny white snow, you can have a snowball fight with all your friends.
Well, I mean, you could have a gold piece fight.
Very strange. I am training to be an astrologer. I know very little about gold fever, but when I heard that you and your friends were here to help, I attempted to divine your future from the movement of the stars. However, the only thing I saw was the single word, forgiveness. Does this mean anything to you?
Not right now. I mean, we've already forgiven, Crystallinda. Well, you're an unfortunate one, friend, to come to Sniffelheim at a time like this. If I were you, I would run away as fast as my legs could carry me. But you were not running. You were trying to find a cure for the fever. Well, I could never be as brave as you. I mean, it's not like... it's not like trying to find a cure is going to increase the chances of catching the fever. If it's a fever. Alright, what are you two doing out here? You want to catch the fever? You must take shelter right away. A woman was struck down not 20 paces from this very spot. Pretty sure that was more than 20 paces. Ah, gold fever is causing me enough problems. Why must I have to worry about lovesickness, too? We will be together forever. I could never bear to be apart from you. Even if the gold fever takes us, our love will never die. This animation is so incredibly silly.
I love you so much, my darling. If it meant that I could stay by your side forever, I would gladly turn to gold. Fiola, this is not the time to be running away from your pen. Don't you know that a lady just turned to gold in the square? I don't want you coming down with a fever, too.
Pretty sure I got these. Yep.
I want to go outside and try to find a cure for the gold fever, but Mama won't let me. She says I have to stay indoors. Hey, Wanderer, you're allowed to go outside, right? Will you find a cure for us? I don't want my mama to turn to gold. My boy is far too curious for his own good. First he was obsessed with the witch, and now he will not stop talking about this awful fever. Please, Wanderer, will you tell him not to do anything dangerous? I don't want to lose him.
Sorry, lady. That's just the way that they grow up. Also, oops, sorry about your barrels. I probably read this one, right? Yep. I do indeed remember that. And now I have a scandalous swimsuit. Okay, let's make our... Dang it. I hate this water in here. Let's go talk to the priest. For as long as I can remember, it has been my daily ritual to take a stroll around the town and see the lights of Sniffelheim, but since the fever struck, I've had to stop. Our great city was beautiful enough without being filled with those gaudy golden statues. Well, you could always melt them down and turn them into something else. Not that we've seen any other than that one lady who turned to gold, but...
I hear that you are more likely to catch gold fever when you are outside. That is why I am taking shelter in here. Thankfully, the priest is a kindly man, so he lets me stay.
Ah, there you are. I am glad to see you safe and well, Eric. It has been 5 long years since last we met.
Wow.
I was here 5 years ago? Did I used to live here or something?
Not quite. The Viking raiders, who once roamed the northern seas, would often stop here to buy supplies, or to drink away their ill-gotten gains at the inn.
Was it really ill-gotten? I mean, everyone seems pretty fine with them having lots of gold. So apparently, Eric was a Viking.
And when they came, Eric, you came with them.
Now, I had Eric when I went to the Viking cave before. Why did no one say anything about that?
I'm Viking?
Yeah. One day you'll have a kid and they'll be named Erickson. Just don't call him Leaf.
So that is why the men I sent to scour Heliodor for details of your origin would always return empty-handed. You were born here, a Viking.
That's the first comment that Hendrik has made about the fact that that Eric was locked up in Heliodor.
Not born one. Eric and his younger sister were orphans. The Vikings found them,
Younger
took
sister?
them in, and raised them as their own.
Younger sister?
Whether that was for good or bad, I really couldn't say. By all accounts, they treated the poor children like slaves.
Younger sister? You said nothing about this, Eric.
Then,
Did he?
one day, we heard rumors that Eric's sister had passed away. And though the Vikings returned, Eric never did.
Stop.
No. Go on. Tell me more.
It has always saddened me that I was not able to help those poor children more. Perhaps if I can help you to recover Eric's memories, it might...
I said stop!
Eric? I'm the leader here. Priest guy does what I say.
I need to be alone for a while.
Nah, let's not let him. Well, now that he's left, do go on, sir.
Forgive me. It was tactless of me to reveal
No,
so
no,
much
that's
so
fine.
soon. Please, go to your friend. I will join you when he has had a chance to settle down.
But I want to know more now.
Forgive me, I did not properly consider Eric's feelings. I should not have said so much so soon. Please, go to your friend. He cannot have gone far. I will join you later when he has had a chance to calm down.
But, I mean, it's like... if he doesn't remember anything about it, then why was he getting angry? Oh, there's a book under there.
Is your friend all right? He burst out of the church and ran away toward the western gate. He seemed to be very upset about something.
Over this way. Well, I can get some more perma-snow. By the way, I just saw your friend running through the back gate over there. He had a face like thunder. There's nothing on that side of Sniffelheim apart from the cliff that looks over the bay. I wonder what he could be up to out there. Well, I'm okay. I was about to say, how did he get through here? But I guess we did unlock it already. You would think that we would, I don't know, help them change the lock so that I don't have access to this thing, or... I mean, because there's now literally a door into the castle, into the city, that they cannot lock, and they cannot prevent from, other people from getting in. Eric, why did you change your outfit? You were nice and piratey.
Huh? Hey. I'm sorry I ran off like that. It's just...
I mean, you should be sorry. The heck was that?
Huh.
Oh. Those are some very golden
Is that...
monsters.
That ship, if the townspeople's shouts are anything to go by, it is not a welcome sight.
Yeah, I gathered that.
I will take care of Eric. Please, you must hurry to the harbor.
Okay.
Empty your pockets, sniveling Sniffleheimers. It's time to pay tribute to the great and glorious Gildigger. All your gold belongs to us.
If you do, I get it when we kill him.
Come on, you cluttering curs. Let's get to work. Grab the golden statues and load them into the longboat.
Oh, that's terrible. I guess that would explain... I guess that would explain why we haven't seen any of the, any golden statues around. Alright, well, it looks like we've got to go, kill some of these, guys. But before we do that, it's time to save. And call it an episode. When we come back next time... I think I'm going to have to equip someone with the Araviste's vest and try to get some extra gold, because these guys, I think, probably will drop a bunch. Anyway, that will be next time. See you then, everyone.